Good evening, YouTube. So, this system test is going to be starring myself and my faithful companion, Buddy. Say hi, Buddy. And the reason he's here is because I've actually gone back to what I've previously mentioned as my default system. So, as you can tell, all the pull stations, the drill switch, all this down here, all of this is pretty much the same. Only thing I've changed is I've changed the coding on the audible NAC to March time, and I have my Wheelock CH70-MCW chime strobe installed. The reason I couldn't install it previously is because I actually needed this expansion plate in order to fit the entire chime strobe onto the board. For those of you who are going to be getting this alarm, it will not fit on a normal 2-gang box. You will need a 4-inch back box. It'll screw into these little holes here that would normally hold on a, for example, so this is a 2-gang adapter. Okay, so you have your single gang, so these would be like two light switches. Basically, it will not fit on this. It will fit on the screws on the outside edges. So just wanted to throw that out there for anybody who is going to be getting that alarm. Just so that you know. You will need the adapter, the expansion, or the, this piece right here. You will need that if you are going to plan to install that. Unless you have the Wheelock flush mount box, but that's more stuff. I was going to have the stopper installed on one of these pull stations. That did not arrive. Well, it says it arrived, but they did not leave me the key, so unfortunately that will not be in this system test. I promise you, as soon as I get it in the mail and get it installed, I will make a system test. Unfortunately, as you know, it hasn't arrived. But aside from that, so this is my default system. I love chimes. The reason being, this guy, I don't want to completely assault his poor little ears. I love my dog, and I'd like him to love me too. And it's less disturbing to my family as well. Pardon the storm. We do have a storm. However, with that said, the notification appliance change, I have also, well, let me come back here. I've also changed the cord out. I wasn't really feeling this gray appliance cord. It was a little stiff for me. Believe it or not, I do have just a standard, almost like an extension cord, though I did buy it as a pigtail, so it's a little bit more flexible, a little more, it's a little bit longer too. Now, okay, sorry about that. I stepped on a piece of wire. Good. Okay, moving on. I do have that plugged in back here to a surge protector. Not sure how much of a surge protector you would call that, but it's a surge protector, or at least it claims to be. I did get a pretty good deal on this panel, and I'd like to, and I doubt I'd be able to find another deal like I did anytime soon, so I'm going to try to protect my investment so much as I can. So I have that connected to a surge protector power strip, which has a nice 15-foot cord which plugs in over there. So it does allow me to be a little more flexible in my placement within the garage. And that's pretty much the changes, if you will. So why don't we go ahead and activate this? Now, I did have to turn up the volume on the chime because it was actually very quiet. Obviously because it is a chime, after all. And actually the piezo on the panel was getting to be louder than the chime, so couldn't have that. So let us go ahead and just do the simplex. Let me just make sure I can get my key ready. Key, simplex, oh dear. Simplex key, bam, got that ready. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead in 3, 2, 1. I also managed to get these two strobes to be in sync. So you really can't tell, but these two strobes are in sync. I have the second NAC2 programmed for Wheelock sync protocol. And let me go ahead and reset the pull station real quick. And then I'll go ahead and silence the alarms. So I'm not entirely sure why the MT was, because the MT wasn't actually syncing with the RSS. I'm not entirely sure why that was, but the RSS and the CH70 are syncing, so that is nice. And we have the same drill switch, pilot lights, and we have the elevator plate as well. Alright, well this was System Test 2 on the new demo board. Thank you for watching. Say bye, buddy.